years ago, if this was 2015, 16, maybe even 17, I would have jumped all over this topic. Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. And as you can see, viewers or the people watching this video, I really don't give a shit about this fight. I got my colleague here from Australia, Big J. He don't give a shit about the fight too. It's a disgrace. And already right now as I'm talking about it, it's just like, I'm really doing a video on this bullshit. This is a bullshit fight. Let me get KSI off the screen. And here's what I've been gathering. It's likely not going to happen, but the fact that it was even being explored, it's just like, bro, what the fuck is wrong? Like, I understand like Floyd, being a good businessman and, making easy money and all that, but all money isn't good money. Like, this is like a smack in the face. Not to mention that Floyd Mayweather, we already know his work ethic. We already know he lives a clean lifestyle and all that type shit. Worst case scenario, Floyd Mayweather walks around at probably like 163 pounds. Some shit like that. Logan Paul is about 200 pounds. Not only is just going to look weird in there seeing this. Like, I've seen Floyd in person. He's a little small dude. He's listed at 5'8", but that shit's being a little generous. So I'm going to bring in my colleague here, and we're just going to like just chew this fight to fucking shreds because look, like I'm looking at Jake Paul's box rec and it says 0-1. How could they ever sanction this? And it's not like, well, unfortunately, he is a boxer. Because when Eddie Hearn put on Logan Paul versus KSI 2, he made sure that he got his boxing license and he can legally fight. He's a legal boxer. So your thoughts, Big J? Because even now I'm just like, I feel dirty talking about it.
What a crock of fucking shit. I mean, how dare Mayweather piss all over the sport that's made him, a billionaire? With these didn't anyone learn anything from Ali, Tony Inoki back in the 70s that these bloody side alley show fights are all bullshit and they never work? They just make boxing look like shit. But I hope it does happen, and I hope Logan Paul knocks the fuck out of Mayweather, and it'd be piss hilarious. Because a 200-pound guy, you imagine how hard he could hit? Obviously Mayweather will let out box him if it happens, but
it is. The fight's going to sell. Let's not kid ourselves. The fight will move the needle. People are going to watch it because it's Mayweather, especially since Logan Paul and that whole YouTube generation. It's so popular. So with them kids. Who the fuck is
Logan Paul anyway? I don't even know who he is.
He's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber, and he just got famous on YouTube by doing YouTuber shit.
Okay. I saw him
like vlogs, just vlogs.
At least he showed up in shape for the KSI fight. I'll give you that.
Yeah, no, but I enjoyed watching that fight and covering it because see what it was is you got two fighters on the same level.
Yeah.
The two bullshit.
Fights like that I don't mind because these guys are on the same level. But these mismatches against the best fighter of a generation versus some YouTuber is a fucking
for money, and it's like and the thing is, I really don't think it's going to happen because what I've been researching so far is that this is what kind of like a heat check for them to put the news out there to see like how fans are going to like react to it, and how many fans are going to react to it, and right now it's looking like it's bullshit, but once again my thing is the fact that it's even being explored. It's just like, what the fuck?
Well, mate, this country's known for. This country's had plenty of fights where, as I said, professional footballers are fighting fat, flabby tradies. So this country's got nothing to bloody. We've done it multiple times.
But one of the problems is though, is that people believe we all feel Mayweather would do some shit like this. That's the story. It's like, well, I believe he would do it. That's crazy.
Well, I never thought he'd lower himself to. Why would he lower himself to such fucking cheap tactics?
He fought Conor McGregor, and then he went over in Japan and fought this kid mixed martial artist with no. It's just Floyd would do it. Floyd would do it if the money's right. Floyd would do it.
Yeah.
But it's just.
Floyd has. Floyd hasn't got the balls getting to UFC with McGregor because he'll choke him out in about 45 seconds. McGregor will destroy him in the UFC.
And one of the big issues I'm having is Logan Paul he can legally fight. He's a legal boxer, so which means that if they do a real fight, it can go on Floyd Mayweather's record as 51-0. It's crazy.
Yeah, but how are they going to? I mean, how are they going to sanction that? I mean,
They sanctioned him versus Conor McGregor.
Yeah, but that was the same weight. That was all right.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it would have to be an exhibition. It would have to be an exhibition.
Yeah, I mean that fight was okay because it was the same weight. There was rules, and let's be honest, Conor put in a good fight until he gassed about 5 rounds in, which we all knew he was going to do. But that was okay. I mean,
but if it happens in Vegas or LA, Floyd got major stroke over there. So I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, man, to be able to get them to push this fight through. I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, but I mean, pissing all over the sport. I mean, come on. I mean, boxing's enough trouble for the amount of bullshit it goes through now already. Why would you want to do this and make it look worse?
Yeah.
But,
well, it is what it is, man. I mean, it's unfortunate, but, in the job that I have here on YouTube and the service I provide, I can shit on the fight all I want to, but I'm going to buy it and I'm going to cover it. But do I have to like it? No.
Let's look at the positives. Without Floyd doing this shit, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. So thank you, Floyd. We get to say your shit.
Yeah, and that's how he thinks too. That's how he thinks.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he knows he'll make more money as a heel than he ever will as a babyface. So
yeah,
Floyd's smart. Floyd doesn't. You think Floyd gives a fuck what we think about him?
Nope.
Nope.
So he will. Yeah. So that's why if the money's right, he will fight Logan Paul. If they're able to do it legally, he will fight Logan Paul. And Floyd, I know how Floyd thinking. He want that YouTuber money. He want like exposure to those kids, like them. I know. It is what it is. But listen, Jay, we gotta wrap.
I hope they pay him. How much do you reckon Logan will make for this? About 10 million plus.
Yeah, it's gonna be at least 10 million. He would make at least 10 million. And then because he would make more than that because see, his YouTube channel would get all like this, He would have money coming from everywhere.
I'm envious of Logan Paul because he could fight Mayweather, retire, and make $15 million retire. He'd never have to do anything again. Lucky bastard.
Yeah, man, Floyd, you fucking bastard. Floyd,
fuck you. Come over to Australia, I'll fight you. Actually, no.
Hell yeah. Shit, punch me right in my. I'll take a Floyd Mayweather punch clean to the face. Go ahead, do it, Floyd. Listen, I'll drop to my knees and punch me dead in my motherfucking face for that type of money.
I'll do it. I'll fucking oath, I'll do it. I'm 6'1", 225. I'll cut down.
And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start paying him like a lot more attention to Logan's Paul page and his content because, as it always does with a Floyd Mayweather or a potential opponent, they get real quiet. So let's see, man. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen, but it's supposed to be in November, and it's just like, we're pretty much in October, so they would have to.
We're gonna be busy. We're gonna be busy with real fights. So.
Yeah, but it is what it is, man. All right, that's it for me. I'm tired of talking about it. We already 10 minutes in. TstreeT Controversy. This is Big J with FightView360.com. If the fight happens or if it gets announced, unfortunately, we have a service to provide, and we will be here talking about it. Please subscribe.